So the saying, strength is going from I just want to quit to let's do it in the same day, really speaks to the resilience and the bounce back factor that entrepreneurs need to have, and the road that entrepreneurs need to walk in order to reach their end goal, or even if it's just the road that they need to walk directly in front of them step by step, can oftentimes, as we know, be a rocky one. It can be really, really challenging. And oftentimes, no matter what happens, you're gonna be challenged to the point where you just think to yourself, is this business worth it? Am I doing the right thing? And sometimes you think, I just want to throw the towel in, right? But as with any great boxer, when they get knocked down to the floor, part of them, when they're pacing that canvas, is saying, let me just stay down here and, you know, and call it a day, right? But the great fighters are the ones who go from that very quickly, that initial instinct of, ouch, this hurts, let me just stay on the canvas, to, no, you know, let me gather up every ounce of fight that I have left back in me and get up and see this thing through to the end. It's the same quality that you see in entrepreneurs that are able to sustain success. Entrepreneurs who are able to, you know, walk along that rocky path, trip over a few times, bang their toe, and use every expletive under the sun, but to actually continue, right? And it's that resilience, that what I call bounce back factor, that is the difference between entrepreneurs that you know, you hear of, who start off and who fall by the wayside quite quickly, and the guys who seem to keep going, right? And the guys who have an idea, but but execute that idea, and in the execution of that idea, there is a staying power that's required of entrepreneurs to be able to to have their ideas see the light of day. And even though we see a lot of companies with what seems to be overnight success, if you scratch past the surface and have a look at some of their stories, their ventures have been going for longer than we may know on the surface, right? And even their current venture, even if it isn't a real overnight success, the learning that entrepreneurs had can be, 3, 4, 5 times, 10 times longer than it took them to actually put that venture together. So the reason that venture is successful is because of the collective learning over how many years. They then come to that venture with all of those years of experience, and boom, they make it happen. So that ability for them to, go from I want to quit to let's do it. Okay, there are some amazing entrepreneurs whose businesses have collapsed, but they get up and they say, right, I'm on to the next one. I'm going to learn from my mistakes and from this failure, because that's where we get the most learning from, right? Not when things are going well, when things aren't going well. That's when we can really unpick our own weaknesses and our strengths and the things around not just ourselves but our products or services, to then make them better, right? But it's your ability to very quickly recover from having that disappointment, or that really bad experience, or that door slammed in your face, or that answer no that we really don't like to hear, but all the time, right? And in my mind, that is a quality that yes, I believe some people do have that quality just inherent within them, but I think it's something that can be practiced. I think it's something that you can gain over time. And there are some businesses that I was involved in very early on in my entrepreneurial career, similar to kind of door knocking, right? And you just have doors slammed in your face, but you keep going, and it builds up a certain resilience in you, and you're used to it. You're used to disappointment, and for you it just means, okay, on to the next one. And so being able to exercise that in business in a modern context, no matter what it is you're doing, whether it's not just the overall business, but the divisions within your business, right? Whether it means you need to have that mindset within sales, marketing, operation, finance, whatever. Make it something that is a theme that runs throughout your business, right? And even maybe instill that in the people that you work with and the people that work for you. And it's something that I believe is key to having a really successful business today.